Hi, this is a first run at introducing the new project I have going on with Stacy Scraggs, and it's our Urban Cool Network expansion. We are going to be expanding locally in Kansas City, Northland, Overland Park to start with. And then we are going to start expanding to other close cities. Wichita is the next on the list, and that may be simultaneous. St. Louis, Tulsa, those are the first ones we're going to be working on. As we are expanding into cities, we're also doing recruiting for anybody who wants to come into our expansion network, our Urban Cool network, no matter what city you're in. We're going to have a network. And by joining in our network, you do have to be part of a Keller Williams Market Center or office, which we will help you with, that you then will get coaching, all the programs that we have available to you, from urban realtor course specialist to historic homes, Facebook, Instagram marketing, many things that we have done to grow the Urban Cool KC team will be available to you no matter where you're at in the United States. So we're just starting this. This is going to be a very fun adventure. We've got quite a few systems we're putting in place. So this is just the beginning introduction to this. That's why I didn't really announce it. I'm just doing a nice recording of this. So I just want to tell you a little bit first what you will be getting if you join our network, and then we'll be telling you how to join the network when it is available. It's not quite available yet. Bottom line, if you're interested and you want to get notified when it's live and we're ready to go, you just need to send me an email at Franny, Franny, at urbancoolkc.com. Just do that, and we'll keep you in the loop when we get this completely launched, which is not too far from now. Okay, so the reason why I decided to do this, and the whole reason I went to Keller Williams 3 years ago, was because Keller Williams does a lot of things that allows a realtor to grow, develop, leverage, expand, instead of just being in production. It's very tricky in real estate. When you're really good in real estate, you can really burn out very quickly unless you know how to leverage yourself. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So most of us, so this is a chart that Gary Keller and Keller Williams had created. And let me just bring this up here. And so this is basically how we all start in real estate. And if you're really good and you're a hard worker, you're working really at learning and growing your lead generation systems, and you're staying in touch with all your people systems, you're going to get so busy that you can't handle it and you won't have quality of life. So at some point you have to hire somebody. And if you're like me, I didn't hire, I just brought in another agent, another buyer's agent, another second buyer's agent, just to take the overflow. Because what I was doing was I was branding at my niche of urban historic homes in all of Kansas City, really, but Midtown and East Kansas City. And so I was doing that through very early on, doing Facebook marketing. I grew our Facebook page, I'll show you here in a second, to over 40,000 followers, which is, we're very well known in Kansas City by what we did to brand ourselves and to use social media, both Facebook and Instagram. And so it worked well, and I got really busy, and I just couldn't have. So I brought on some agents, and that's fine. But really, the way to grow is more through admin help and then agent help. So as you see here on this chart, you have you start with you, then you grow. The next level is you add an admin, just somebody who can help you, even if it's just part time to start with, just help you with lead generating and customer care support, transactions. Then, as you get a little bit busier, then you would bring in an actual transaction coordinator. Most Keller Williams offices have transaction coordinators that you can subcontract to, or you can hire your own. Here at Urban Co KC, we have one of our agents is also our transaction coordinator, so she can do both. We did try to do outside companies that do transaction coordinating, and they're okay, but in-house for us works just better in the long run. So that would be your next move. You notice here there are no there are no agents on staff, and most time agents want to actually bring on other agents because you don't have to pay them until the house sells, and then you pay the commission out of that, which is understandable. So, so that's just kind of the beginning of where you want to go as an agent. And I have we've been working on our team to leverage ourselves and grow and expand to hiring more lead admin as well as salespeople. So this is the next level, part 1 and 2, and we are still working in this level. And then just so you know, this is very well thought out and very developed in the Keller Williams family. Whoops, I skipped a level. Hold on. Let me go back here. Oh, that's really not it. Sorry. Got my things out of order. Hold on just a second. So again, so the next level after you've added a lead admin, a transaction coordinator, then you start to add in a lead manager, or which would be over an outside sales agent and an inside sales agent. And then you would bring in a buyer agent or showing assistant to help you with that overflow. And then the part 2 of this is then you actually have a lead buyer agent that then has 2 showing assistants under them. So there's a real process for growing and leveraging yourself. And I'm not going to go through 6, 7, but I'll show you where it ends up eventually, which is level 7, which is where we finally are moving towards, which is our expansion, which is what we're inviting people to with this soon to be announcement. This is the pre-announcement, but as you can see here, we will be moving, to director of operations, CEO, director of expansion. And so as I am introducing this opportunity, whether you come on with us locally, we're going to have opportunities for you to actually come onto the Urban Cool KC team. We're not bringing, maybe 1 or 2 more agents onto that team. And then we're going to have different offices, expansion teams in offices in the area of Kansas City. So we're going to have one in the Northland and Lee Summit and Overland Park. Those are our top ones right now. Maybe Shawnee, we have not decided on that yet. And then, like I said at the beginning, then we're going to start expanding to cities. Probably Wichita is going to be, because I'm from Wichita, that's going to be simultaneous. So these opportunities are coming. But what I want you to know, why I brought up this org chart that's about expansion and leverage, is that I want you out of the gate. If you're joining our expansion teams or you're coming into our network, our Urban Cool network of agents across the country, you may not be on an expansion team, but just be in our network where you're getting support to learn how to brand a niche as an urban realtor, and also to just grow your business, grow your lead generating systems, your follow-up systems, that you also can see how you can start planning your future so you are not wearing yourself out. Now, this may not be for you. You may just want to be one agent, or maybe one agent assistant. That's all you ever want to do, and that's fine. You can also be in our network with that process too. But I just wanted you to know that there's all levels of expansion that we're going to be teaching you, which I think is quite exciting. So, so what I wanted to cover in this, oh, well, that's not very big. Well, okay, I'm just gonna look off of my sheet here and just tell you. So, if you decide, and again, we will be launching this opportunity that I'm pre-introducing you to. If you decide to become part of the Urban Cool network, no matter what city you are in, there's different levels that you can come in at. But basically, everybody who joins our network will get courses and support on how to brand and market yourself in your city as an Urban Cool realtor, or as an Urban Cool city. We're going to teach you how to brand, niche yourself. We'll be doing that through Facebook, Instagram, training on how to bring that out. We'll be doing other platforms. I'm really working hard right now on getting a TikTok plan together, experimenting. It's kind of fun. It's challenging. So we're always growing and learning in our social media expansion. We're also doing a podcast that we've just launched called the Kansas City Dev Report, and it's more about development and how it impacts living in the city. So that's another thing that we're going to be offering, is to teach you how to do a podcast, as well as what I'm doing here with live stream video. We are all about teaching video in many ways, and we'll be teaching you how to do that. Also, the third thing that you will get by becoming part of the Urban Cool Network is we have a Urban Realtor Specialist course, which includes everything from historic homes to race relations, history of race, development, gentrification, how to help people pick neighborhoods out, how to be part of the growth of the city, and what makes the city, living in a city, great, the amenities of city living, and how to promote that. So many things come. It's an 8-week course that you'll get to be part of. Also, we will be offering our historic homes course and tour for you to learn how to identify different historic homes, the advantages and challenges with those, but also so that you can offer a historic homes course and tour in your city to further brand and market yourself. So that's another thing that you get by being on our Urban Cool Network team. And we will be teaching you all our successful marketing systems that are all current, up to date. We have a whole system of lead generation. We do not do Zillow. A lot of teams, and if you're joining a team, they say they have leads for you. Most of the time, it's either Zillow or Boomtown. We have created our own through different resources, mostly Facebook and Instagram lead generating. We will be working with you on lead conversion. How do you take those kind of cold, warm leads and turn them into actual contracts, buyers and seller contracts? We will be also sharing with you our past client nurturing, our customer care nurturing, sphere nurturing, all the people who haven't bought from you yet, but they probably will. How do you nurture them and all that system within that? Um, in the process, we feel like all these systems are very internet and social media focused. So we will be giving you an internet SMM certificate or for being a specialist. We'll also teach you some farming techniques, how to farm particular neighborhoods. Every week, if you become part of our network, we are going to have weekly growth, leverage, and expansion meetings. And what that means exactly is mindset about where you want to go and how you're going to grow into that, how to plan that out for yourself, how to use the expansion models that we are working with. From those org charts I just showed you. So every week we're going to cover topics that will help you to learn how to not just be a real estate agent and not burn out, but to do your own expansion in your own city or wherever that you want to go. Again, this is very Keller Williams focused because we're in Keller Williams. We get profit sharing by bringing agents into our sphere. Even though our brand is really big as a team with Urban Cool, and you will be too. But Keller Williams is really the platform which we work off of, and for a lot of reasons. Look, we chose Keller Williams on purpose, and I'll explain a little bit more about that. But in order to really take advantage of what we're doing, you're going to have to join a Keller Williams local office, and we'll help you with that. It's not too hard to do. Can you take some of the coursework and some of the offerings that we have as for urban realtors? Yes, but it'll be we will offer that for a charge if you want to do that and not join the Keller Williams family. So totally optional for you. So we're going to have these weekly growth meetings, and then we're going to have a yearly retreat. And the retreat will be for us all to get together once a year and share all our dynamics. We have not set that up yet, when it's going to be. We were going to start this last year and the pandemic happened. And so we're still working through when to do it and what location we're going to do it at. So just hold on, but we're going to be creating that. We also have within the system an optional done for you. So everything that we're teaching, you can go do yourself and work it or hire someone to help you, an assistant to help you. But we have a team that will put it together for you. So we'll be talking about that as time goes on. We're going to be launching that as well. So just two last things before I wrap this up. I am why Franny and I'm a 40-year. I've been in sales and entrepreneurship for 40 years, real estate for 13 years. I was a corporate trainer. I worked for national seminars and skill paths, and also for my own business, Franny Knight Inc. And I traveled and taught communication skills, management training, train the trainer, creative teams, creative marketing. And so that's actually how I got a head start into growing my real estate business on Facebook. I started real estate in 2008. 2011, I started a project called Emerald City, which got me into understanding older homes and older neighborhoods, and also how to curate those using Facebook. So I really grew that quite well. So here, let me just show you. 1 second, please. I think this is it. I'm going to just stop my video for a second so we can bring this up a little bit bigger. And let me just, so this is this is our Urban Cool KC team page. So just wanted to show you Um, not sure why it's, hold on one second. Yeah, I don't know why we're in this space here. Sorry. This is not showing. Boy, very interesting. I'll have to adjust this for my next video that I show, but I just wanted to show you how we really lead generate. This is the biggest thing that we have to offer you. Of all the things I'm going to tell you, this is the biggest. And so we have, uh, yeah, I'm going to have to show you differently, but we have over 40,000 followers. Every house that we post, and we post our listings, we post other agents' listings, and every house that we post, we get, this is just the beginning, 2,800, 6,000 people, 353 engagements. We're getting huge numbers. We also are, let me hide this real quick. We also do a lot on Instagram. So again, we're up to 4,000 followers, not as much as our other of our Facebook page, but we do get quite a bit of people reaching out to us because of what we are posting constantly on Instagram, and so I just wanted to show you that very quickly because this is where it all started. The Urban Cool KC Facebook page and Instagram page is where this all started. And I know that I can show you exactly what I did here in Kansas City using just Facebook and Instagram to grow your business much more than you've ever thought possible. And by joining our network, that's what you're going to get. So that's where I really got the start of my career. And, you know, I grew, alone was doing 70 to 80 transactions a year. Making over 250,000 a year. And that's about as far as I could get on my own, because you just, you know, if you're out there listening, you know that this is, you can only do so much. You have only so many hours in your day, and especially if you're working a lot of buyers, especially now in the market that we're in, working with buyers is taking 3 to 4 times the time that it takes. So that's why you got to learn how to expand as quick as you can, to leverage as quick as you can. I said earlier that by joining our network, you're going to get a weekly growth, development and growth expansion leverage weekly meeting. And I'm going to tell you that I have been working for over 30 years on a growth mindset. And what is a growth mindset? I first started with, so here's how it went for me. I first started with law of attraction, um, A Course in Miracles, changing your mind to react to things around you so that you have more peace in your life, that you know how to solve problems better, how to talk to people better and not take things so serious. Also, how to manifest by your mindset, um, creating opportunities for yourself, attracting those to you. And then the growth mindset came later. So aren't those all growth mindsets? No, growth mindset, Carol Dweck's book, you should read it. We'll be talking about it, is about failing forward or embracing failures. That anytime you're going to grow, you're going to have to do new things, and you're not going to be great at them at first. And a lot of people are scared of that, and they want to do it right, and they're perfect. And it's hard to know that you're going to do something that you're not going to be perfect, even close to perfect at first. And so you got to figure out how to do it anyway and learn from it and do it again and learn from it. And so that's what I bring to the table is a growth mindset and to help support you in doing that. Um, I'm a high creative. I'm a risk taker. I'm willing to try new things. I love new technology. I love new marketing technology, social media, etc. So I am going to lead that charge, and you get to learn from my growing in that way all the time. And again, those weekly get-togethers are going to really help you with that. But anytime I come up with something new, I'm going to be sharing it with you all. Just like I said earlier, TikTok is going to be my jam. I'm going to be sharing some new ways to start getting some new business through TikTok. That's my next big thing. I also have a master's degree in psychology, and I believe that real estate, doing the transactions and the work of real estate, as well as marketing and communicating, really is a psychology job to understand people, and it's a big deal. I think you also have to have some business acumen or savvy, that they go hand in hand. And I've been in the last several years learning the business savviness that I'm going to be sharing with you. Again, Keller Williams has taught me this and teaching me this. So that's how I'm learning on the leverage and business side. Um, Okay, so I've been talking about me. I've been talking a little bit about Keller Williams. You have a lot of opportunities out there to join different brokerages. And again, if you want to be part of what I have to offer, you can do a la carte buffet of the courses that I'm going to offer to help you to expand your own business as an urban realtor. That's going to be available. But if you decide to come into the Keller Williams family to join a local Keller Williams office, then you're going to get like double the bonus, just because if you come in, I'll be profit sharing off of you, and you can do the same. You can bring other people in, and we'll teach you how to do that. So it's really your choice. You're going to just get a little bit more if you come into the Keller Williams family. And why Keller Williams? Again, you got a lot of choices out there. We had a lot of choices. We started at Keller Williams. My husband and I started Keller Williams, and then we moved to Chartwell, which was a small boutique, very urban, diverse brokerage. And we got a lot out of that. It helped grow our brand, but that brokerage didn't teach leverage and expansion and growth and teams. And so Keller Williams was the next best one to do that. Now, when we joined Keller Williams, EXP was just starting, and they have an EXP. The owner came from Keller Williams, so they have some similar aspects, except for EXP went total virtual, and their commission structure is different. Although at Keller Williams, you can get a very similar commission splits that you now get at EXP. It's just two different models. They're very similar. I don't know enough about EXP yet. I know enough that if I was to start, what my commission splits would be, and what my being an icon agent and my stock, and how to bring people underneath me to revenue share off of them. I know that the basics, but I don't know much about their internal culture and how they're teaching agents to expand and leverage like Keller Williams does. So that's just what I know. And I know it's great. And any office that you join, any Keller Williams office you join, you get the advantage of the in-house training. Like, yes, we still have a building that you go to, but they're really expanding to where you can do a lot of stuff virtual as well, like EXP does, and other companies, not just EXP. But one of the things I think that for some people, not everybody, but for some agents, I think having still that social aspect that Keller Williams is so good at, just different events going on that you can hang out and be around other realtors, and this could be a hard business, so it's nice to have that camaraderie. For some people, that's not really important, and I understand that, but you don't have to. That's the thing. So you get really great training, you get great team leverage expansion support. You get a lot of great social atmosphere. You can profit share by bringing other agents in. And, Gary Keller he's one of the most growth mindset people out there. He is huge in our industry and what he's done with Keller Williams. We are the largest per agent, by agent, and largest. I mean, we are hitting all the marks for a national, international brokerage with the number of agents, number of sales, number of units, et cetera, et cetera. I believe there is hints of us going public. I don't know for sure. I'm just hearing it, and so we'll see how that goes. I think that would be a great opportunity for all of us. And he's doing some adapting to where we're going in the future, and I like that about Keller Williams. So I just wanted to share with you why we are at Keller Williams, why we're offering this opportunity under the Keller Williams brand. Even though we have a strong urban network brand, Keller Williams is the bigger brand, and so we're just wanting you to know why we are with them. Okay, so just to wrap this up, what we're working on, this is a pre-introduction to what we're going to be offering you across the country. We're doing an urban cool network that will allow you to come in and learn from us and create a urban cool brand in your city and be the person and team that people go to for urban properties and understanding the urban core, all the different elements of that, how to lead generate, how to brand, how to market, how to grow, how to expand. So we're offering quite a bit. If you come into the network, you also can decide to do a la carte and just take some of the courses from us instead of joining up with Keller Williams. We're also going to be bringing on a couple new people onto our local Kansas City team. We're starting expansion teams. So those are going to be designed just a little bit. You're going to be a little bit more trained and helped as an expansion team. And those are going to be local in Kansas City first, and then into some area cities. So Wichita, Tulsa, St. Louis are the three that are on top of our list. So if you're in those three cities, we'd love to talk with you. Email me at Franny, FRANNY, at urbancoolkc.com. And that's how we're going to we'll be letting you know. We'll be doing more of these live videos, and we'll be doing some ads and some emailing and running. You'll be seeing us more. Okay. Thank you for joining me today.